I'm still half asleep. Home Plate by Christina Lee. Once Upon a Valentine by Jess Bryant. Game On by Riley Hart and Devin McCormack. Finally Falling by Riley Rubens. Good morning. It is, what time is it? 8:15. I can't even think. I'm still half asleep. I woke up at 5:30 in the morning yesterday so that I could like work out and have a proper breakfast before I went to work, and then I didn't fall asleep until maybe 12:30 a.m. We're filming a little bit of a day in the life today. The goal for today is I want to get out of bed and do a workout. I have absolutely no motivation to work out this morning, but then I plan to just sit and read for most of the day. I've been getting a lot more shifts at work. I've been working every day this week, and I actually worked 2 shifts yesterday, so I kind of just am really happy to have a day at home where I'm not working at all. I have no plans, and I plan to take full advantage of it by just reading all day. Now, the first book that I want to tackle today is Home Plate by Christina Lee, which is the sequel to Bat Boy. I think it might be like her Eastern U Pirates series. Today is its release day, and I'm very excited about that. But yeah, this book actually follows 2 of the other players on that team, both of whom still think they're straight, I'm pretty sure, but you know, they're starting to realize that they may have feelings for each other. I'm pretty sure it's a bit of an enemies to lovers romance, which I am so excited for. Enemies to lovers is one of my favorite tropes. I am obsessed with it. But I need to get out of bed if I want to do any of that. It is now 1:15, and all I've done today is work out and eat pancakes and spend money that I don't have. I'm finally about to sit down and read Home Plate. I am so excited to get settled into this, and I plan on not moving from my bed for the rest of the day. I am 31% of the way through Home Plate, and I just wanted to point out that I absolutely love like the use of names in this book. That probably sounds really strange, but I'm going to explain. All of the players call each other by their surnames, but I feel like that just makes it so much more special when they have moments where like they call each other by their first name. It's just really sweet. Okay, so this kind of turned into a little bit more of a weekend in the life rather than just a day in the life. It's currently Saturday, maybe like 11:15 in the morning. I've only just gotten out of bed. I've had a very lazy morning, but I'm going to work out and then get ready for work. I went over to Carissa's place last night and we had Indian, which was so good, but the sauce has dairy in it, so it really wasn't agreeing with me this morning, and that's why I spent just so long lounging in bed reading. I finished Home Plate by Christina Lee this morning. Oh my goodness. 5-star read, absolutely. I loved it. I love McLean and Gerard. I absolutely loved reading their story. Like, I'm obsessed with these boys. I want to know more about them. I'm so happy with how it ended. Like, the epilogue is stunningly beautiful. But you know, it's one of those worlds where you just, as happy as I am with what we got and I am satisfied, I need more. But no, like, I love the world, I love the other characters, I love that we got to see a little bit more of Donovan and Kellen, who were the main characters in the first book, and I love like the team vibe that we kind of established in this book. I feel like the first one, yes, we focused on it, but not as heavily, and then it really came into play in this second book, and just seeing the team come together and all of the seniors kind of bonding about this is like their last year that they get to play baseball and how they'll be moving on with the rest of their lives after the season. I was like, oh gosh. But I have moved on to another book, so I'm currently reading, I'm actually almost finished, I'm like 80% of the way through, Once Upon a Valentine by Jess Bryant. She wrote the D in 403B, like that little duology, and this is actually kind of the 3rd installment in a little like short story collection thing that's going on. It was, I think, Once Upon a December and then Once Upon a New Year. So we follow 3 of the Frost family members, 3 of them are brothers, and then their uncle. And then we're just kind of focusing on how they're learning to live again after their parents died in a car crash several years ago around Christmas. So Once Upon a December focuses on the oldest brother, Gibson. Once Upon a New Year focuses on the uncle, Roman. And I'm currently reading Once Upon a Valentine, which focuses on the middle brother, Branson. And I am so excited. Really loving it so far. It is definitely taking a turn that I wasn't quite expecting, but I am so here for it. I'm absolutely loving him and Julian. This is just passing way too quickly, but I'm very happy that I have work because that means that I don't have to finish it just yet. I can come home and read it afterwards. But anyway, I've been rambling. I'm gonna go do my workout, get ready for work, and then I'll chat to you guys a little bit later. Alrighty, it's a couple hours later. I just got home from work and I'm the only one home. So I got the place to myself. So I've moved into the lounge room. Does anyone else do that? No one's home, so I move into the main part of their house to read. And as soon as they come back, I'll go back to my room. Hello. I didn't want to record in this position because I feel like my legs look very strange. But then this one jumped up and it was too cute not to film. You're gonna plonk your butt? I thought I was like 80% of the way through. I'm 63%. Oh, there's still so much more to go. Do you hear that, pussycat? We're not anywhere near done yet. Okay, little update. I've just finished Once Upon a Valentine, and when I say just, I mean like 15. Oh, the kitty just rolled over. Yeah, when I say just, I mean like 15 minutes ago, and I've just been scrolling through Instagram ever since. But absolutely love the ending. I'm so happy that we got to read about Branson and Julian. I've been wanting their story for so long. Very satisfied. I'm very, very happy. We've had a successful reading weekend so far, and I am deciding what to read next. So I'm currently filming a reading vlog, that's separate to this. So I could read the next book that I have lined up for that, but at the same time, I'm like, it's sci-fi. Don't really know if I want to jump into that right now. But I must admit, I am craving a little bit of a reread of a book that I read last year. I don't actually remember what it's called though. Hold up. So the one that I'm thinking of is Game On by Riley Hart and Devon McCormack. So it's book 5 in the Fever Falls series. And I don't know why I've been craving rereading it, but I really enjoyed the makeup scene in it, and I think I just want to read like that particular scene again. I'm pretty sure, I could be remembering it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's a bit of like an enemies to lovers, or at the very least there's animosity between them in the beginning. As romances do, it gets a little bit steamy, like there's a thin line between hate and love, and so yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Decision has been made. Good morning. Mocha says good morning as well. It is about 10:30 in the morning on Sunday. I've had a very lazy Sunday morning. This whole weekend has just been a very lazy weekend and I'm living for it. I've just pretty much stayed in bed all morning reading Game On. I'm over 50% of the way through. And like I actually, because I didn't end up reading it last night after dinner, I got distracted watching like The Voice blind auditions on YouTube. But yeah, so I didn't actually start reading until I got into bed at maybe like 11 o'clock. And I must have fallen asleep while reading because I woke up, my Kindle was nowhere to be found, and only once I've turned the light on, I found it like halfway across the room on the floor face down. I am going to make myself some pre-workout because I'm not motivated to do anything this morning, and then I'm going to try and smash out a strength workout. Look at that. There we go. That was rude. I knew it was coming, but still. Okay, I finished reading Game On, and it was just as good as the first time round, if just that little less bit emotional since I knew what was coming. But it was still so good. I absolutely love Sawyer and Carter. I think Game On is probably my favorite book in the Fever Falls series. To be honest, I haven't actually read the ones that are written by Devon McCormack just because I was mainly interested in like the main group of guys in like the Saturday crew. I wasn't all that interested in kind of like the side characters' stories. I am going through all of these samples that I have on my Kindle and trying to figure out what to read next. Could I pick up the full-length YA novel that I am meaning to read for a different video? Yes, I could. Am I in the mood for that? Not quite. I keep putting it off. I keep telling myself I'll have the weekend to read my romance and then I'll pick up the YA on Monday and I'll do that as like a during the week thing and then my guilty pleasure on the weekend. But I do have another idea for a video, which would be my viewers choose my TBR. Or like my viewers choose what I read next. I am someone who definitely struggles with picking out what to read. I have so many books on my TBR and I just get kind of overwhelmed and I fall back on romance and I read things that are not on my TBR at all, which I'm not against. Like, I absolutely love finding new romances that I love, but I feel like this could be a fun video to film. What I would do is I would just get everyone to like pick a number from 1 to however many books are on my TBR or on my want to read shelf on Goodreads, and if I get enough, you know, let's do it. Let's do it. If you guys think that this would be a cool video idea, comment a number between 1 and 309, which is the number of books that I have on my want to read shelf on Goodreads. If I get enough comments on this video, then I'll film it. If you would be keen, I'm keen. So comment down below if you'd like to see that. I never film from this angle and it's kind of strange, but I think I'm going to finish this vlog here. It's currently 10:20 on Sunday. I am exhausted. I'm ready for bed, ready for a fresh start, a new week. I'll update you guys real quick on just what I've been reading this evening. So I started Finally Falling by Riley Rubens, who is the same author as Always the Groomsman that I read in, I think it was my last vlog. I'm currently 83% of the way through this one and I am enjoying it. Not as much as Always the Groomsman. I feel like there's definitely like such a lack of communication in this book, and that is definitely one of my pet peeves when reading. It's definitely a friends to lovers, a bit of a second chance romance. Definitely not as steamy as some of the other books that I've read. There's probably only one major scene that we've had so far. We might get one at the end of the book. I'm kind of hoping that we will. But yeah, figured I would update you guys on where I'm at in that regard. Tomorrow I'll end up picking up, or at least fingers crossed anyway, because I have that many books on Kindle Unlimited that I really want to pick up like right after this one. Hopefully I can be motivated enough to pick up the next YA book that I want to read for my newer video. We'll see. Anyway, I am going to hop into bed and I'm probably going to fall straight asleep. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this day in a life that turned into a few days in a life. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a thumbs up if you did and hit that subscribe button down below if you'd like to see more videos with me. I try and post every week. I'm becoming a little bit more successful with it and I will see you guys next time.